Erhuple. Way more percussive.
Also, such a fuller.
It was like Wukong. Monkey God vibe.
Yeah. It's in the same key, but it's vastly different.
Arguably more playful.
More rhythmically dynamic. More joyful too. Harder to sing.
Yeah, this is hard. This might be eBay. Deep northeast.
See, not so gluttily.
Yeah, that gave me like Johnny, Wukong vibes.
Bro, what the heck? How can you flip between so many vastly different styles?
So I think that might have been way more northeast. And the second section was Hebei.
Yeah.
Jiangsu seemed to be the one that's like obviously the first section of the song. But interestingly enough, we have noticed this because different styles of folk music in the northeast are way more palpable in terms of the rhythmicality.
Correct.
We have noticed this before in different reviews. As a matter of fact, if you probably want to listen to more rhythmical folk Chinese music, you have to go northeast because it's vastly different from any other region in the north, and let alone in south.
Yes, definitely. I do think, however, the difficulty of this performance is actually incredible. The experimentation that must have gotten her to this point where she can flip so easily between one style and the other. It has to be vast. It has to be a lot of years of practicing and and emulating.
Gong Li Nai's she's an alien, dude. She's not human. That woman was touched by God or something.
She really was. And also, here's the thing though, because what is really impressive to me is the fact that they never changed the key of the song. So it was the same phrase repeated over and over. However, each section felt vastly different from the other.
Yep.
And it is all about the larynx positioning, so how twangy and how bright and cut through was she with the beginning, especially in that Jiangsu style. It was very much soul lifted, like everything was at the top of a range right here. And as the song progresses, she actually brings it down. And there's more of even though all three versions are very twangy, so a lot of it continues to come down the nose, she maintains a more settled note, like a more grounded style towards the end of the track. I know that logically it makes sense to traverse it in that way. However, I'm still baffled by the execution of it, because one thing is like theory and the other is the actual practicality.
We always try to give you singing tips at the end of the videos, but this is in our area of expertise. I think it takes way more humility to sort of know where our limitations are in terms of music, and this is more about discovery, cultural discovery. Interestingly enough, some of our team were like asking us like to see if we were able to guess the sort of the culture of each region, perhaps if where they're fishing towns, where they
I would say that the more rhythmical aspect of
I would
things,
presume they're probably maybe not coastal, but it's hard to say, because you could argue that like the Hebei or Hebei region, maybe farmlands, you get a lot of plains.
It feels like a farmish kind of like style of vocal, like
human beings for a while have always tried to emulate the sounds of nature.
Correct.
And because
I do think, Efra, towards the northeast, there might be coastalish because of how loud the environment is with the sea.
It's all way more
makes
wishy-washy, way more clashy.
It makes you want to be more grounded.
Right.
So my logic leads me there.
I don't know. We're sort of guessing here, and I would
guessing.
like you guys to let us know whether we're completely wrong. All right. The Jiangsu would be the hardest one to guess because I think
Mountainous.
yeah,
Like
fairly.
I don't know why, but I want to say it's like in the mountains.
So those are our guesses. Definitely, they all evoke different emotions for sure. This is Carl Doy
Okay.
with Jasmine Flower.